Hello world, welcome to my blog. My name's Alex. I'm a third year PhD student at the moment, and for those of you that don't know, a PhD basically is studying one subject very hard for 3 years, and then you get to be called doctor, but you can't save anyone's life. So I'm a PhD student, and basically, hopefully, I'm on a journey towards being called doctor, but not being able to save anyone's life. However, because I'm doing education and social justice, I can probably tell them a lot about why the process of getting into a medicine course is in fact very unfair. Now, the aim of this blog is really twofold. I guess the first bit for me, I wanted to share all of the interesting things that I was getting up to and all the really cool people that I've met. Something that I've realised while studying for a PhD is there's an awful lot of really cool people doing really cool things, conducting really cool research and engaging in awesome educational activity all around the country that no one really knows about. And for me, that's a bit criminal because these people need to get a pat on the back and more people need to be doing what they're doing because they're awesome. So hopefully I can complain a little bit about my PhD and my quest to being, the unlife-saving doctor, but I can also start introducing some of these people, maybe speaking to them about the really exciting stuff that they're doing, and also sharing some really useful ideas that hopefully people that are interested in education will be able to take hold of, use, find out more about. And we can start to open this channel that seems to be closed at the moment in between the really cool, interesting research and cool bits that are going on and the people that are working with young people or adults in education and would find this stuff really interesting, useful and valuable. So that's kind of what I'm going for on that angle. The other angle is more focused towards students. Before starting my PhD, I worked as an outreach officer for universities, and what that involved basically is going to schools and colleges all around the country and doing talks about entering into higher education, advice and guidance on applications, and trying to redress the balance a little bit with regards to the students that went to your Russell Group universities. It's in the news an awful lot that there's not many students from kind of working class families or from certain areas or certain schools that go into Oxford or Cambridge. We all know going into Oxford or Cambridge means that you meet some really interesting people, you get world-class teaching, and you're probably going to be very successful. So for me, that opportunity should be opened up to absolutely everyone. And that was what my job was designed to do, promote that message and help students get into those types of universities, or maybe apply to university if they otherwise weren't going to. So the second half of the vlog, if you like, so the first bit's about the interesting researchy education-y stuff. The second bit is going to be really focused on providing useful bits of information, advice and guidance for students that are applying to university at the moment, with the hope of improving the chances of students getting onto those types of courses at those types of universities. So episodes that I might feature in the future could be around things like applying to Russell Group universities and why Russell Group universities are different to other universities around the country. It could be looking at personal statements and writing a really good one. The types of things that you might need to consider when you're researching higher education as well, because there's loads and loads of different strands, things like student life and facilities and course. There's student finance as well, which, to be honest with you, confuses even the people that know an awful lot about it. So I'll do hopefully some bits on that as well. And by the end of it, hopefully have a series of really useful stuff that students can pick up to help them, whether they're applying to a medicine degree, whether they're applying to Oxford University, or whether they're just a bit stuck with their personal statement and their application and searching away on YouTube to get a bit of help like that. So that's the general idea of the blog, I guess, or the vlog, sorry, yeah, it's a V in it because it's video. I'm hoping to vlog regularly, damn it, the V, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. That would be awesome. I'll try and switch it up between the two things that I said. So some of it will be that interesting education and researchy type stuff, and the other bit will be very much centered around really useful tips and information that will hopefully support students as well. Okay, so hopefully it won't be too long before you see me again where I'll be talking about things that are far more interesting than myself, because I appreciate I'm interested myself. I also appreciate that not many more people will be, and actually there's some much better topics and themes that we can discuss. So we'll get started with that as well. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.